Adding a template document to a Microsoft Teams assignment is a great way to ensure that all pupils have the correct file type attached to that assignment. It also means you can check the progress of that assignment as pupils start working on it without the need for them to submit it. So let's have a look at what that looks like. So let's start looking at an assignment, and in this assignment what I want to have my students do is return to me a presentation. I want them to work on a PowerPoint presentation and return that to me. So let's have a look at how we can do this. When we create an assignment, you can give it your title. It's going to be about technology and the environment. I will add my instructions. So here are my instructions. We're going to research the impact of technology and what it has on the environment. And what I want to do is I want them to give me back a presentation, but I'm going to give them the presentation template. And on that presentation template, I've created some slides which covers the 4 areas I want them to return on. But on each slide, I've given the specific questions in each area. Here's the template I want to give the learners. So I've got my 4 slides, all very plain. But at the bottom of each of the slides, I've added the questions I want them to answer. So this will save them referring back to the assignment or to another document. Everything's stored on the one page, and once they feel they've answered the question, they can then delete the bit of text at the bottom. So each slide has got a question to say what to include on that slide. I'm going to add the resource now. And before I assign this to my class, I want to click on the ellipsis across here and choose Students Edit Their Own Copy. And this means that all students will get a copy of their own presentation, which means that document's already attached to this assignment. So when they return their assignment, when they submit it, the presentation is already there. Now we'll just put some points in here just now, and we will press Assign. So this is the student view. The student's been assigned the technology and the environment presentation. When I click on this, up it comes, and here is my assignment. And when I click on my presentation template, I can open it and I can begin to directly begin to work on my presentation. And then here I can see my activity. We can put in some information here, so on and so forth. Now as a student, I can see all my slides, I can navigate between them, and it's saving as I go along. Now, when I go back to have a look at the teacher view, let's see what that looks like. Back in the teacher view, if I go back to my assignments and look at technology and the environment, I can see in my class who has submitted some work or who's viewed it. So I can click on Kirsty to see if she's viewed. And she has done it, and she's added her name. And I can flick through and say, hello, it's Kirsty. She's added some content here. Now, I can add some comments as a teacher. So she's not handed it in yet, so she's still working on it. So at any point, I can add some comments. So I'm going to add a comment here, a new comment, and say, great start, could you add some images too? I can post that and return that. So the next time Kirsty opens her presentation, she's going to see that her teacher has put a little comment on this slide for her, which will be useful for her. As you can see, it's quite useful to add a template or a document to an assignment if you want a specific document returned to you as a teacher, because it does mean that you can see the work that a student has done on it, on the progress they're making, and you don't have to worry too much about pupils attaching additional files to their assignment submission.